Hello everyone, this is going to be my second Fall 2014 collection review, and I'm so excited to share this with you because I absolutely love the concept of the campaign Brave Beauty by Shu Uemura. I just feel like with all the pressures in society today, it's a great message, even though it is very superficial. You know, it's just a great concept to be brave and to research, to practice, to just be assertive about your choices and your decisions, even when it comes to something as maybe insignificant as makeup. But to me, makeup is everything. It's an opportunity to reinvent yourself, to change your character. I mean, I change my eyebrows all the time, and sometimes my eyebrows are a bit of a debate, but you know, that's the great thing about makeup. You can change your features with one product, not even two. So this collection really resonated with me, and of course, I love the products. Shu Uemura is one of my favorite brands, and I absolutely love their eyeshadows. I use them just as much as my Kevyn Aucoin and Tom Ford and Armani eyeshadows, so they're just really phenomenal formulas. But I'm going to start with showing you the palette, and I've reviewed and photographed everything on the blog in case you were curious and wanted to see more photos. So here we have the palette in pink, and there is a gorgeous palette in green for those who don't like to wear pinks and lilacs, but I absolutely adore this palette because the textures are so smooth, very creamy, easy to apply, and highly pigmented. They're quite reflective as well, as you can see on my eye, and there will be a tutorial after this review, as always. But for those interested, I think that this palette is a lot of fun, especially because of the hot pink, and you can pop that into the crease if you want. And it's a great way to add a bit of color, add a little bit of spunk to your look. So next up we have the highlighter sticks, and we have two colors here. I have the pink and the seashell pinkish beige, and I absolutely love both, but I only wore the highlighter shade right on the tops of my cheekbones, just a little bit. Now, it does come in several different colors, like an orange, a tan, as well as a golden luster, so definitely check these colors out. I do think that these are limited edition, unfortunately, but they are really, really beautiful, easy to use cream products. Next, for the lipsticks, which are my favorite, I absolutely love the packaging. I think Shu Uemura does some of the best lipsticks. They're creamy, they don't have as much slip as YSL's Rouge Volupté, but they're very pigmented, quite intense, and so the color payoff is wonderful, especially if you have opaque lips. But in the Brave Beauty collection, there is a dark red, a burgundy, which is super in trend for fall, so definitely check out these lipsticks and grab a limited edition one while you can. And last but not least, we have the Shu Uemura Lasting Soft Gel Pencil in Violet, and I absolutely am in love with this pencil. I think this might be my favorite piece from the collection because it's very difficult to find a truly violet eyeliner that doesn't smudge and run and it's not sheer. So this does take a little bit of effort to layer because it is a super firm formula, but if you're patient and you layer on stroke by stroke, you will achieve the most beautiful violet color. I don't know if my camera can pick it up because I'm wearing big false lashes, but I do absolutely love this pencil, and I think if you've been looking for a true violet pencil with a little bit of blue, a little bit of pink, this is the pencil to splurge for. So I truly love this collection, and I'm so glad I had the opportunity to try it and share it with you. So now, without any further ado, let's begin with the tutorial. So as you can see, I already have my right eye, so you're viewing left eye complete. So I'm just going to take my eyeshadow palette, and starting with the lavender shade, I'm just going to gently pat this across the lid. Now I'm going to take a matte brown and pop that into the crease area. You can use whatever matte brown you have on hand. I'm using one from my brown Pretzel palette from last season. And I'm just going to blend that into the crease and up towards the brow bone as naturally as possible. Then I'm going to take my lavender shade from the pink palette, and I'm just going to pat this across the outer half of the lid and almost create a cut crease, but it's not an official cut crease because this is going to be very naturally blended in, just like the brown transitional color. Now I'm taking the dark eggplant shade in the pink Brave palette, and I'm just going to shade the outer V slightly, dragging the color outward. And I always do this because my eyes are more round than they are elongated. So this just gives me a little bit more definition, a little bit more variety to my eye looks. Now I'm going to take that medium purple lilac that we placed on the outer half of the eye on the lower lash line. And now I'm taking the gel pencil in purple and gently lining the lower half. And you want to make this really thin and subtle. It's just for definition, it's not for drama. So I'm just accentuating the lower lash line and sort of blending it right below the pupil. Now this is a very simple eye look, so it's not that complicated, which is why I'm not showing a macro view. I know some of you like it, but it does cause a little problems with the focusing in color, so that's why I'm a little farther back today. But now I'm just lining my upper lid with the lasting gel pencil. And this formula is really firm, so you do have to coax it a little bit, but I absolutely love it because it doesn't budge very much. If you want a slightly creamier formula that's a little bit more user-friendly, try the drawing pencils. Now that the eyeshadow color and liner is complete, I'm going to use a little bit of my Shu Uemura Petal Mascara and apply my Smoky Layers lashes, and I'll be right back. Now that the eye makeup is complete, I'm going to apply my highlighter. So I'm already wearing bronzer and highlighter on this side of my face, but now I'm just going to take this Satin Radiance stick and using my middle finger, I'm just going to tap it across the tops of the cheekbones. And normally I don't like to use a cream or liquid highlighter on top of powder because I feel like it disintegrates and it doesn't look quite clean. But for some reason this formula has a really fast drying texture that still remains creamy and really beautiful and luminescent on the skin. So I'm just going to pop that into place. Now, last but not least, for my favorite part, the lips, I'm actually going to show you both colors today, and I just wanted to demonstrate how pigmented both of them are, as well as show you both shades on my complexion. So I'm actually going to start with the rose color, which is the lighter of the two that I have. It looks much warmer in the tube, especially if you look at it in fluorescent lighting. However, it's a cool rosy nude, which is rather hard to find. So I love this color, and if you've been looking for a not completely unnatural nudie pink, definitely check this one out. Now I'm going to take this insanely pretty bright pink. This is a hot pink fuchsia, but it's actually not quite as red as many of the other fuchsias I own. So I'm just going to layer this on the outside of my lips. And that way, once you purse your lips together, you'll have a really natural and softly gradated ombre lip look. So I love this combination, and of course, feel free to top with gloss if you prefer. This Brave Beauty collection is definitely one that you don't want to miss out on. I thought my Mika for She collection was just phenomenal, but I think this might even come close to topping it because I'm just so in love with the packaging. The lipsticks are like a work of art, and you'll get stopped every time you pull this bullet out of your purse or your pocket. So I highly recommend checking out the blog for more photos if you're interested, but since I wore everything on my face today, I didn't feel the need to necessarily swatch everything. But if you have any other questions or you really want to see swatches of something in particular, just let me know. I did swatch the highlighter radiance sticks on the back of my hand, so I have the pink one and the highlighter, which is the one I applied to my cheeks today. And as always, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Bye!